Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Security Guy TV at, what show are we at again? ISC West 2023 at the Rad Security booth. My next guest, what's your name, sir?
Tom Buckley with Qumulex.
Qumulex, a great name, and we've interviewed several times before, and every time I talk to you, you're on to the next new thing.
That is correct.
Tell us what's going on.
Well, we make a unified video surveillance and access control product that's cloud-based, and it can be launched all in the cloud or all on premises or any combination thereof. It's all browser-based, so there's no apps or thick clients to download. Very easy to use. Multi-tenant, scalable from 1 to 10,000 cameras or whatever.
Now, it seems like we're done in question because you and I know what the benefits are, but I want you to speak to that guy that not quite as tech savvy as you and I are, right?
Okay.
And explain to them what they can give up in place of this. I don't have to have all these physical things in my office. It's a different way to do things, and not everybody's on board with it yet.
It is a different way to do things, and with the legacy video and access systems out there, you have to have all of this equipment on site. You can really only access it on site, or else you have to punch holes in your firewall to access it remotely.
There you go, right.
And that's very difficult to do. When it's all cloud-based, everything is secure. And you can access anything from anywhere on any device, whether it be mobile or desktop or whatever. It just makes it much easier to use, just like every other Office product that they're using.
Well, that's true.
Whether it's accounting or HR or whatever, it's all cloud-based, it's all browser-based, and now their video and access can be too.
But you know how security people are, right?
Yes.
Trusting, I want to keep it here, it's secret squirrel stuff, right? It's hard to convince people. I was against the cloud at first, right? Because I wasn't sure it was secure.
Right.
Kind of way past that now.
We're past that now.
It's more secure than your computer or your thing at home.
It's more secure, and we put everything up in the cloud now. But our product, for those people that either aren't ready to go to the cloud or for regulatory reasons or other reasons don't want to put anything in the cloud, it can be all on-site without a cloud connection, and you're still browser-based, and you still get all the same features.
An intranet.
Internal. Intranet, yes, right.
Okay, that makes sense. And that'd be a good way to explain to people that don't understand that. Now, tell us why open architecture is so important. It used to be back in the day, if you didn't have the same connectivity, it didn't work. There was no integration back then. It was all proprietary. Tell us why it's so important now.
Well, we got used to, on the legacy systems, having open architecture where you could, whether your cameras were from Axis or Hanwha or iPro or whatever, or whether your access control was Mercury or HID. And then cloud systems started coming in, and they went all proprietary. And so you had to buy their cameras, and you had to buy their access control. You had to rip everything out. And if you're a school with 500 cameras, that's a very expensive proposition. You've already invested millions into that. These are perfectly good cameras, perfectly good access control, and now you got to put in this proprietary stuff that if you stop paying the monthly payment, they don't work anymore. We believe in open architecture. We support all the OnVIF cameras and all of the access control products, so you can use your existing infrastructure and use your favorite brands of cameras and access control systems.
So you say your solution is natively multi-talented. Explain that to people. Why is that important?
Multi-tenant is important because if you've got lots of locations, so if you're a retail store with 1,000 locations, in the old days with the legacy systems, you'd log into each one of those stores individually, and you have to, again, you'd have to port forward and punch holes in the firewall and do that. When you're natively multi-tenant, it's all in the cloud, and so you can access all of these locations at once if you want to do that. You can segment it out to groups or regions and just access that, or you can just go to an individual store and access that. So it's very easy to do, any device with a browser.
How is the business trending nowadays? Are people really jumping on board? A couple years ago, it's like, well, but now people have to get on board with this. They have to do it.
People are getting on board. So the two, really the main thing was bandwidth.
It's always
pushing video up into the cloud. You need
Tell
a
me
lot
about
of bandwidth.
it. Doing the show, I got bandwidth problems.
Absolutely. But that's largely taken care of itself. There's fiber every place now. Even rural areas have fiber now. And so the bandwidth issue has largely gone away. People are very interested in the ease of use and the remote maintenance capability you get with a cloud-based solution.
Tom Buckley, Qumulex.com. Good to see you, my friend.
Thank you.
Love his energy. This guy knows what he's talking about.
Booth 2071, sorry, booth 2071.
Except there's no booth, that's okay. We don't hold it against people. Your energy's fantastic. You love this stuff, don't you?
I do.
That's what it's all about.
Yes.
Back in a minute here at Security Guy TV at ISC West 2023 at the Red Security booth. Take us out, Mr. Producer.